Okay, good day at good afternoon at good evening to everyone. Ako nga pala si Jess Del Mundo at kasama ko ngayon si Ivan James Legaspi. Ivan?
Hey yo, what's up everyone? This is Ivan. Good morning, good afternoon at good evening sa bawat isa.
Yes.
Yun, Pastor Jess, ano bang pag-uusapan natin dyan?
Actually, ang pag-uusapan nga natin ngayon is patungkol sa senior adult ministry. Okay. Yung biblical basis at paano ba natin ginagawa yung senior adult ministry. Kaya ba, excited ka na ba pag-usapan natin ang senior adult ministry?
Siyempre, excited na.
Unang-una, no, i-define muna natin what is senior adult ministry. Pag sinasabi nating senior adult ministry, it is a specialized ministry within a church community that is designed to meet the spiritual, social, and practical needs of older individuals, typically those in the senior adult stage of life. Basically, when we say senior adult ministry, again, ang focus nito is holistic. It involves spiritual, social, and practical needs. Alright, so that is what we call senior adult ministry. So, let's begin to understand this type of ministry by reviewing the biblical basis for senior adult ministry. Alright, now number one, we have this Psalms 37 verse 5, Kuya Ivan. It says here, God takes care of His children, His older children. I have been young, and now I am old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken or their children begging for bread. This simply means that God takes care of His righteous children even in their old age. And it brings comfort and trust that God's provision, it extends to all stages of life, most especially the senior adult or the senior year. Alright? Next naman natin na verse, ito ay makikita ulit natin sa Book of Psalms, Psalm 71 verse 18. Ito ang sabi Kuya Ivan. So, even to old age and gray hairs, O God, do not forsake me until I proclaim your might to all generations to come. Well, basically, senior adult ministry can inspire a commitment to continue serving and proclaiming God's greatness. Alright? Even as people grow older, they can continue to have a strong spiritual life and make valuable contributions to their community. And this idea reflects the concept of being productive and making a positive impact in their later years. So, these biblical verses, Kuya Ivan, when applied to the context of senior adult ministry, it gives us the theology that God cares to various stages of life, including senior adult. And did you know, Kuya Ivan, by the year 2050, malapit na to, no? By the year 2050, for the first time in history, seniors over the age of 60 will outnumber children under the age of 15. Grabe, no, Kuya Ivan? And in Japan, more than 1 in 10 people, again, more than 1 in 10 people are now age 80 or older. And according to their statistics, 29.1% of the 125 million population is age 65 or older. So according to the statistics, senior adults again will outnumber children. And with this, let me ask you, no? How can the church respond to this? All right? And as a church, what should we do? Okay? So number one, let us be vigilant. All right? Meron tayong tinatawag ngayon na ageism. Okay? Are you familiar with that, Kuya Ivan? Ageism?
Hindi pa. Parang ngayon ko pa lang siya narinig.
Oo nga eh. ang ageism, it was first used by Robert Butler. It is a term to describe discrimination of older adults. Okay. It is a type of discrimination that involves prejudice against people based upon their age.
Parang racism or sexism, parang.
Yes, no. So it involves holding negative stereotypes about people of different ages. Okay? That is ageism. Nangyayari to sa buong mundo. Okay? However, Kuya Ivan, ito nakakatuwa, no? Noong August 2023, last year, merong 77 years old, ang pangalan niya, Tatay Roberto. He became part or empleyado ng KFC Senior Crew Hiring Program. Ito yung fast food chain program that encourages senior citizens to work as a part-time with their team. Okay, and according kay Tatay Roberto, Kuya Ivan, this gives him new self-fulfillment. Ang ganda, no? Dahil ang KFC, nagtanggap sila ng mga, sabihin nating 60 years old pataas, para kay Tatay Roberto, nagbigay siya ng bagong fulfillment at purpose sa buhay niya. Na kahit meron na siyang edad, 77 years old siya, kaya niya pa rin mag-provide para sa kanyang pamilya, Kuya Ivan. Ang galing,
Good opportunity siya kasi parang usually, pag matanda na, parang ang feeling ng iba parang parang responsibility na lang, parang alam mo yun, pasani na lang, pero good siya na opportunity para sa seniors na patunayan na may silbi pa ako, parang ganon, parang sa mababaw na term.
Exactly, tama yun ng Kuya Ivan. At ano pa yung pwedeng magawa ng church? Number 2, aside sa be vigilant, and number 2, be aware of senior and spirituality. Wisdom and experience can inspire others. And sometimes, we think that wisdom and experience are not theology, but the fact is, God uses their wisdom ng mga senior adult as theology to inspire others. It brings comfort as well as encouragement to the younger ones. And senior adults can share their knowledge and life lessons with the younger generations, helping to inspire and guide them as they navigate their own paths. And last but not the least, ano bang pwede pang gawin ng simbahan? And number 3 is be alert. So watch out for serving senior adults and energetic elderly. All right? Senior adults who are still strong and productive. Okay? Well, in fact, meron nga tayo sa Pilipinas, may mga barangay officials na kung saan nasa senior stage na, pero still nagsaserve pa rin sila para sa mga barangay natin. Okay? Kaya iba na bang tawag natin dun sa barangay na yun? Position?
I don't know if correct, pero parang tupad ba yun? Hindi ko sure. Para siyang government program para sa mga walang work. Parang small opportunity.
Exactly, no? Okay. Ang galing, marami pa tayong pwedeng pag-usapan, Kuya Ivan. Pero bago yan, commercial muna tayo.
Napasarap ang running ko. Naka-2K yata ako.
Namonitor ba ang heartbeat mo? Augustine, meron yun, ma.
Ang cute!
Enjoy everyday moments with Everyday McSavers.
Gayuma, hindi rayuma.
Okay, Pastor Jess. Okay nung nung topic, no? Para siyang enlightening sa sa topic ng seniors, kasi usually senior citizens parang alam mo yon na nakakalimutan na kasi hindi na sila ganun ka-active sa mga bagay-bagay, kaya parang medyo na-echapwera na. So magandang enlightenment to sa sa listeners para alam mo yun, may opportunity pa rin para sa mga nakakatanda natin. So yan, ano pa ba mga, mga mapag-uusapan natin dyan?
Eto, para sa huling pag-uusapan natin, pag-usapan natin seniors, SENIORS, ministries. Alright. So number 1, S, of course, ito yung tinatawag natin, spirituality. Okay, so sa pag-conduct natin, Kuya Ivan, ng senior adult ministry, hindi makakalimutan yung spirituality ng mga matatanda. So paano ba natin to gagawin? Pwede natin siyang gawin na Bible study group, prayer groups, or small group studies. Well, in fact, Kuya Ivan, dito nga sa Canada, merong pinoprovide na financial assistance sa mga non-government organization, including churches, na fund. At kailangan maubos yun. Kung hindi siya maubos, by April, ibabalik namin siya kasi panibagong budget naman. So talagang pinaprioritize itong mga senior adult dito sa Canada. At in fact, tinitake advantage namin siya, lalong-lalo na sa spirituality nila. Pangalawa, S, spirituality. Pangalawa is enrichment. We must provide learning opportunities and classroom seminar on the topics of interest. Like for example, yung healthcare, finances, advanced directives, computer and internet. And of course, kasama din dito yung life review. Okay, nabanggit nga last time, mga senior adult, baka daw hindi sila makasama sa Google Meet prayer meeting, sa online prayer meeting, kasi hindi naman nila alam yan, pastor diba? So, through enrichment program, pwede nating turuan yung mga senior adult ministry na gumamit ng Google Meet or ng Zoom. Okay?
Kasi ngayon, parang necessity na yung technology. So, parang, alam mo yun, good siya in a sense na pag natuturuan ng technology, yung adults, kumbaga hindi nagsa-stop yung learning nila, merong bagong opportunity para makasabay sa current trends, mostly sa technology. So okay siya.
Yan. At of course, hindi lang enrichment, kasama dito yung nutrition, volunteer nurse, low impact aerobics, and other form of exercises classes. It includes classes in food preparation and health education for the elderly. Pilipinas, meron tayong Zumba for elderly, right? So that is nutrition. Okay, Kuya Ivan, ready ka bang magpa-Zumba para sa mga senior adult?
Actually, since anak ako ng pag-awa dito, si Papa, minsan siya, sponsor siya pag nagpapa-Zumba sa mga senior. So, ayun. Ewan ko kung pag ako magpapa-Zumba.
Of course, hindi lang syempre puro spiritual, hindi lang puro enrichment, mga training, nutrition and fitness. Kasama din dito yung tinatawag nating intergenerational. When we say intergenerational, it refers to activities, relationship, or interactions that involves individuals from different generations. Na kung saan, pwede naman na sila yung mag-mentor sa mga younger ones, lalong-lalo na kapag meron tayong mga activities. Sila na yung magtuturo. Or kapag may event tayo, pwedeng sila naman yung pumanta sa simbahan. Or since nagsusumba nga sila, at naituruan mo naman ng Zumba, pwede naman din sila na mag-offer ng dance presentation. And in that way, nakikita ng mga kabataan na kapag pala ako ay tumanda sa loob ng church, pwede ko rin palang gawin ito na kumanta at sumayaw at hindi lang nakaupo. Okay? Kasi kapag hindi natin in-involve yung mga senior adult, baka isipin ng mga kabataan, pag senior adult ko, uupo na lang ako. Okay. Ano pa yung pwede natin gawin dito sa intergenerational, Kuya Ivan?
testimonies. Kasi syempre, di ba, pag seniors ka na, parang madalas sabihin na naaalala ko nung kabataan ko, di ba? So parang iahanda mo na yung tenga mo kasi kung share sila ng experiences. So pwede natin silang, alam mo yung patayuin, mag-share ng kung ano yung experiences nila sa life, kung gaano naging kabuti si Lord sa buhay nila. Kasi ano yan kumbaga sa tagal nilang nabubuhay, parang full of wisdom na nag-learn sila by experience. So syempre yung younger generations mas mas matututo sa talagang merong first-hand experience sa life, and syempre yung seniors natin yung mas experienced sa ganun.
So meron na tayong S for spirituality, E for enrichment, N nutrition, I intergenerational, at yung next natin ay O. Tama ba, Kuya Ivan?
Yes.
O is for opportunities. Okay, so kasama dito yung opportunities for mission and evangelism outreach. Okay, such as make them volunteer sa mga mission programs, short-term man or long-term mission experiences. R is for recreation. Okay, ito ginagawa na to ng HIBC, ng Hamilton International Baptist Church dito sa Canada, na kung saan nilalabas nga namin yung mga senior adult. At dahil meron ng fund sa government, nakakakain kami ng libre. Okay, so hindi lang fellowship meals, pa pwede rin to sa mga magpa-games, mag-travel events, and of course mga field trip para naman malibang-libang din yung mga senior adult natin. And last but not the least is S. Okay, kasama dito yung service. Okay, transportation, yung mga may edad na hindi na makabiyahe or wala silang sasakyan. So pwede tayo mag-provide ng transportation para masundo sila sa bahay nila papuntang church, vice versa. Okay, pwede rin itong mag-provide tayo ng meals, mga support groups, okay, home maintenance and minor or home repair services, and of course other medical and dental care. Okay, ang ganda ng acronyms ng senior, meron tayong spirituality, enrichment, nutrition, intergenerational, opportunities, recreation, and service. And alam mo, Kuya Ivan, as you plan for intentional older adult ministry, keep in mind that each older adults is an individual. Okay, one ministry idea won't meet all the needs, and be sure to identify needs and plan according your ministry and plan your ministry accordingly. So hindi siya parang one size fits all, right? Okay. And in doing this, dapat intentional siya. Kasi baka sa 10 senior adult na meron tayo sa church, yung program lang pala na yan ay para lang dun sa 5. So may iwan yung another 5. So pag gumawa pala tayo ng mga activities, Kuya Ivan, dapat intentional siya. Okay, or iti-take natin siya as individual kasi iba-iba yung mga needs ng mga senior adults.
Tama. Addition ko lang, parang yun nga, from the word individual, pang-individualize mo. So kunyari, merong activity ng sabihin nating Zumba, pero yung senior, syempre, kunyari, hindi na makatayo, diba? So ano ba yun, parang dahil ba doon, hindi mo na siya isasali. So parang, kumbaga meron kang, mas okay yung meron kang program for all, tas meron kang program for the individuals din. Parang, syempre, alam mo dapat yung need niya. So, kunyari, yun nga, kung di na makalakad, pipilitin mo ba mag-Zumba? Hanap ka ng ibang way. Paano mo malilibang yung senior, di ba? Parang, siguro, by emotional aspect yung babanatan mo, di ba? Para maabot mo siya. So, may iba-ibang way para malibang So, ayun, ano lang yun, one example lang. Kumbaga, individualized din bukod sa may overall na program.
Yun. Oo, tama, no? Marami pa sana tayong pwedeng pag-usapan, Kuya Ivan kaso limitado lang yung oras natin Okay. Kuya Ivan, meron ka bang gustong sabihin sa ating mga viewers at listener?
So yun, again, sabi nga ng matandang kasabihan, papunta pa lang kayo, pabalik na kami. Yan, sabi ng matatanda. So, ano lang yun, symbolizes na we should respect them, no? Kasi meron na silang experience sa life. And, hindi naman natin matatanggi na yung mga senior, ano din talaga, naging guide din sa atin na younger generations. So, it's also, time to give back to them sa pamamagitan ng ministry. Kasi hindi lang naman tayo nagsaserve tayo sa Lord, but also sa tao, hindi lang sa kapareho nating generations or sa younger generations, sa lahat din. So, included doon pati yung seniors. So, ayun.
Tamang-tama, no, Kuya Ivan? In other words, full of wisdom at full of experience. Talagang hindi yan matatawaran at hindi yan mawawala sa mga seniors, yung wisdom at experience.
Sisignan ng bunga.
Hello,
Pagdating
ito na
sa
po.
dulo. Saan ka ba galing, Gina?
Hello, Karen po.
Kasi ang tagal na nating hindi nakikita, Gina. O sige, kain na, Gina.
Karen po.
Ito, para sa paborito kong apo, si Karen.
So maraming salamat, Kuya Ivan, sa pag-join sa akin sa ating mini podcast patungkol sa Senior Adult Ministry. Salamat, Kuya Ivan. At hanggang sa muli para sa ating part 2 pag-uusap regarding sa Senior Adult Ministry. And I hope yung mga viewers at listeners natin ay tuloy-tuloy tayo na makinig sa ating mini podcast. Okay, and of course, shoutout nga pala kay Dr. Great Mabuti, ang aking professor at ang aking mga classmates sa education subject. Yun lang ang ating mini podcast ngayon. Maraming salamat.